Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to A.R. Simpkins Memorial Field and Hornet TV as we bring you tonight's game between the visiting Claysburg Kimmel Bulldogs and your Juniata Valley Hornets. Claysburg comes into tonight's game with a record of 1-2, and Juniata Valley comes into tonight's game at 2-1 with a big win last week at Everett. Coming into tonight's game, Juniata Valley is led by their vaunted rushing game, led by senior Gabe Brower. Brower comes into tonight's game with 30 rushes and 258 yards to go along with 6 touchdowns. Juniata Valley also features running back Jace Rand, who has 169 yards on 17 carries and a touchdown. Brower is also Juniata Valley's leading receiver with 108 yards on 7 receptions. And at quarterback, Hunter Johnson is 19 of 37 for the year with 174 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Juniata Valley will start off by kicking off for the game. Jefferson Hill set to kick off for the Hornets. Number 26, Joseph Noah, back deep for the Bulldogs as we set to kick off tonight's game. Hill's kick is down at about the 29-yard line, where the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. That was number 23, Cole Claycomb, on the receptions on the return for the Bulldogs. And again, it'll be 1st and 10 for the first play of the game. Emler's at quarterback for the Bulldogs. The give is in number 1, Preston Bush. Number 52, Andrew Ross, makes the first tackle of the game for the Hornets. Looks like a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Correction, number 5, Caleb Oakes, is at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Number 26, Noah, was in motion. He gets the carry and is still going, and Still on his feet. He has a gang of Hornets around him, and the whistle blows. Looks like he gets it down about the 46-yard lines for the Bulldogs, and it'll be a first down for Claysburg. Noah with a bulldozing run there for the Bulldogs for a first down for Claysburg. Ball will be spotted on about the 44-yard line with about 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. Oaks in the shotgun. Bush in motion. Oaks drops back to pass. Is looking long, and that ball is tipped and drops incomplete, intended for number 2 for Claysburg. Gabe Brower tipped the ball, almost had an interception. Oaks again gives it to Noah. This time Noah is pushed out of bounds for a loss. Number 25, Jake Johnson, back in the backfield to drop Noah for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long for Claysburg. And Oaks is back in the shotgun. And Oaks drops back to pass. And the pass will fall incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down for Claysburg. A little bit of pressure on Oaks that time, and he had to hurry his throw, and it falls incomplete. And that gives Claysburg a 4th down. And the punt goes out of bounds as Rocky and Jake Johnson were back deep to return the punt. And the Hornets will take over 1st and 10. And Johnson is back in the shotgun for the Hornets. And the first play for the Hornets will be a pass. Johnson is hurried, he's rushed, and the ball comes loose, but the referees said Johnson was down. He'll be brought down in the backfield for a sack. And number 26, Noah, making his presence known on defense now for the Bulldogs, as he brought down Hunter Johnson for about a 10-yard loss. The Hornets will come out second and 20. Johnson back in shotgun again. It's like a play-action pass. And Rand makes the catch, gains a couple of yards. Number 74, Patton on the tackle for the Bulldogs. And it'll bring up 3rd and long for the Hornets. As Johnson again back in shotgun, Rand is off to his left. Another pass from Hunter Johnson. Brower on the reception for the Hornets. That'll bring up 4th and 9 for Juniata Valley, and Johnson will be back to punt. Number 2 for Claysburg is back for the punt. A great punt by Hunter Johnson. Great hang time. They'll let it bounce. Takes a Juniata Valley bounce inside the 10, down at about the 9-yard line. A beautiful punt by Hunter Johnson. And Claysburg will take over deep in their own territory. Oaks back in the shotgun. Give to number 1, Preston Bush. Picks up about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Hornets, or for the Bulldogs. And Oaks will be up under center this time as number 26, Noah, behind him. And the give is to Noah, and the Hornets were in the backfield. Number 74, Bouch in the backfield for the Hornets as he drops him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Again, Oaks up under center with 26. And it looks like Noah, number 26, gets the handoff. Noah gains about 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs. 4th and 4 for the Bulldogs. The Hornets making another defensive stand. I gotta put this. Number 25, Johnson, and 19, Rocky, set to receive the punt. This one will take a bounce, and they'll let it drop as it takes a Hornet bounce, and they'll take over in Bulldog territory about the 49-yard line. Wyatt Biel was the punter for the Bulldogs. Hunter Johnson in shotgun. Looks like he has Rand to his left. Johnson's pass is complete to Landon Reed. Reed takes it about the 39-yard line. He gained a 10. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Caleb Oaks makes a tackle for the Bulldogs. Once again, Johnson in shotgun with Rand to his left. 4 wide for the Hornets. Johnson hands the ball off to Rand. Carries a couple tacklers down to about the 30-yard line, maybe about the 31. That'll bring up 2nd and short for the Hornets. Jace Rand with a bulldozing run for the Hornets for a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Johnson's pass, complete to Boone. Boone takes the ball up over to the 30. They'll give him about the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and short for the Hornets. ran to Johnson's left again. Another short pass. Jake Johnson takes this one up over the left side. Johnson turns on the burners, and he's gone. Touchdown, Hornets. Jake Johnson shows off that blazing speed and takes it to the end zone for Juniata Valley. Hunter Johnson seems to be going with the short passes, and they're getting pretty good gains out of them. Hunter Johnson took that one 30 yards for a score. Jefferson Hill set for the extra point. Hunter Johnson is the holder. Hill's kick is no good, wide left. And after that Jake Johnson 30-yard receiving touchdown, Juniata Valley takes the lead 6-0 with 4:52 left to go in the first quarter. Beisinger and Noah back deep for the Bulldogs as Hill set the kickoff for the Hornets. Good kick from this time from Hill. Looks like Beisinger take it from about the 5-yard line. Beisinger gets it out to about the 16 or 17-yard line. And number 50, Austin Dick, was on the stop that time on the kickoff. And Claysburg will take over 1st and 10. Caleb Oakes will be under center to start this set of downs for the Bulldogs. It's like Noah's in motion, and the give is to Noah. Runs around to the right side, but is brought down quickly. Number 52, Andrew Ross. The middle linebacker for the Hornets seems to be everywhere. His second tackle of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Claysburg. This time Bush was in motion. The give was to number 26, Noah. Picks up a couple yards, about 5, and it'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Bouch was on the tackle for the Hornets. Oakes and shotgun this time. Number 11, Imler, to his left. And Oakes was looking at Imler, but he's now under pressure. And the pass will fall incomplete. Batted down by guess who? Andrew Ross was in on the play again. Looks like Oakes was looking to his left to get the ball to Imler. that wasn't open and tried to go downfield, but Andrew Ross was sitting there waiting, batted the ball down. That brings up 4th down for Claysburg, and they'll have to punt. Jake Johnson and Rocky are back deep to receive the punt for the Hornets. Number 85, Well, to do the punting for the Bulldogs. Johnson takes the punt, cuts out to the left, breaks a tackle, and is brought down at about the 40-yard line. And again, the Hornets will start out in Claysburg territory, 1st and 10. Johnson back in shotgun. Got ran to his right. Gabe Brower in motion. The give is to Brower. Brower cuts it back up to the left, breaks a couple tackles. Brower takes it up over the 35 to about the 34-yard line. It's like about a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Hornets. Once again, Rand off to Johnson's right. Johnson this time looking for Gabe Brower off to the left. The pass falls incomplete. Sails over Brower's head. Bring up 3rd and 4 for the Hornets. Once again, Hunter Johnson is shotgun with Rand to his right. The give is to Rand, breaks a tackle. Rand's up over the 30 to 25. Rand up over the 20 and is brought down at about the 18-yard line. Rand makes another tackle-breaking run and picks up a 1st down for the Hornets as he takes it inside the red zone. Once again, Rand off to Johnson's right. Johnson is looking for Boone that time, and the pass falls incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hornets. Now Johnson's in the shotgun, alone in the backfield. 5 wide for the Hornets. And Johnson's just going to take this one right up the middle. Nobody's there. Hunter Johnson is in for an 18-yard touchdown run. Touchdown, Hornets. Hunter Johnson took the ball and immediately just ran right up the middle. Nobody touched him and takes it in for another Hornet score. Looks like the Hornets are going to try the 2-point conversion. Johnson's up on our center. Has Rand in the backfield. And the give is to Brower. Brower's looking to pass, and it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good. And with 2:01 to go in the first quarter, the Hornets now lead 12-0. Beisinger and Noah back deep for the Bulldogs as Jefferson Hill set to kick off again for the Hornets. So Beisinger is going to get the kick around the 10-yard line. He's up around the 20, and looks like he'll be brought down short of the 25, where the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. Number 35, Spencer Hoover, makes the tackle for the Hornets. And the ball will be placed at about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Claysburg. Oaks will be in the shotgun formation with Imler to his right. Imler now goes in motion. Oaks is looking off to his left, makes a pump fake, and overthrows his intended receiver. Number 85, Wyatt Well, was on the intended receiver for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Claysburg. Oaks again in the shotgun. The give is to Imler off to the right. And number 52, Andrew Ross, again on the tackle. That's his 3rd tackle of the game already just in the 1st quarter. Oaks back in shotgun again. Bush to his right. Imler to his left. And the pass falls incomplete, intended for number 2, Beisinger. And that'll bring up 4th down for Claysburg. And the Hornets seem to be playing very good defense against Claysburg so far early in the game with 1:09 left to go in the 1st quarter. Wells' punt will be returned by Rocky this time. Rocky does drop the ball. He picks it up. Rocky takes the ball up over the 50, up over the right side, makes a stiff arm up over the 45, and Rocky is knocked out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Rocky initially fumbled the ball, but picked it up and gained about 20 yards on the return and takes it up over Bulldog territory, and will be placed at about the 41-yard line, where the Hornets will take over 1st and 10. As Johnson comes out in the shotgun again with Rand to his right. Johnson's pass is complete to Gabe Brower. Brower makes a move, and he's up over left. There's nobody left to beat, and Brower takes it into the end zone for a touchdown, but there is a penalty on the play. Looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct against Juniata Valley. The touchdown counts. Jefferson Hill set for the extra point for the Hornets, as Gabe Brower showed his amazing speed off to the left that time. Hill's kick is up, and it is good. So with 46 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Hornets now lead 19-0. After the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, it'll be assessed on the kickoff. So the Hornets will have to kick off from their own 25-yard line. Beisinger and Noah back deep to receive for the Bulldogs. And Hill will kick off from the Hornet 25. Hill's kick bounces at about the 25 and looks like it's picked up by Beisinger. He's off to the right and is brought down right around the 40-yard line. Penalty flags fly. Ross on the tackle on the kickoff. Again, Ross making his presence known on special teams this time as we wait the call on the penalty. It's like a block in the back call on Claysburg. And now it'll move the ball all the way back inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line, where Claysburg will have to take over 1st and 10. So Juniata Valley kicks off from the 25 after unsportsmanlike penalty, and then Claysburg gets a block in the back call, which almost negates the 15-yard penalty from Juniata Valley. Oaks hands the ball off to number 11, Imler, and he's stuffed at the line by the Hornet defense. Number 69, Wagner, on the tackle for the Hornets. That's Daniel Wagner on the tackle for the Hornets. And you'll see number 59, that's his twin brother. Samuel Wagner. Sometimes it's tough to differentiate between the two. They wear similar numbers, and, of course, they look exactly alike. This brings up 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. And that'll end the first quarter. With your score, Juniata Valley 19, Claysburg nothing. And the start of the second quarter, Claysburg will start 2nd and 8, it looks like, from about the 26-yard line. Oaks is up under center. Handoff is to Imler, but he's met in the backfield. Adam Boone met Imler in the backfield, and Imler has no gain. That'll bring 3rd and 8. Hornets are flying around to the ball tonight. That time, Adam Boone was in the backfield. It's like Oaks will drop back in the shotgun formation. Will have Imler to his right. Claysburg will have 2 wide. Oaks pass is intercepted. Jake Johnson is down the left sideline, and he will take it in for another Hornet touchdown. It looked like Oaks had an open receiver along the sideline, but Jake Johnson steps in front of the ball, intercepts it, and takes the pick 6 in for a touchdown. Looks like a 2-point conversion for the Hornets. Rand takes the snap and takes it in. The 2-point conversion is good, and that'll make the score Juniata Valley 27, Claysburg nothing, with just 11 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the second quarter. Juniata Valley is showing their running and their defensive muscle tonight against Claysburg. Jake Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game. The first one on a 30-yard touchdown reception. This time on an interception for a pick 6 for the Hornets. Number 26, Noah deep for Claysburg, as Hill is set to kick off for the Hornets. Hill's kick is taken at about the 17-yard line. Noah takes it off to the left, has a little bit of a lane, and is upended at around the 30-yard line. It looks like it'll be spotted at about the 31-yard line, where Claysburg will take over 1st and 10. Oaks is up under center as Noah went into motion and give us the pitches to Noah, and he's met in the backfield. Number 25, Jake Johnson, makes another great play, this time on tackle for loss in the backfield, as on back-to-back plays, Jake Johnson makes his presence known on defense. That'll bring up 2nd and 12 for Claysburg. And Oaks will be back in the shotgun. Imler off to his left. Beisinger to his right. And the pass is complete. This time to Beisinger. Gains about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12 for the Bulldogs. Oaks up under center this time for the Bulldogs. And looks like a broken play. And the Noah gets the handoff. Number 7, Mike Musser makes the tackle for the Hornets. Penalty on the play. It looks like holding against Claysburg. The call is holding against Claysburg. The penalty is declined. That brings up 4th and long for Claysburg. Looked like a broken play when the play started, so that Oaks just gave the ball to Noah. He took it off to the right where Mike Musser was waiting for him and made the tackle. And now it's 4th and long for Claysburg. It's Jake Johnson and Rocky back deep for the Hornets. A great punt from Buell. Rocky takes the punt. He's up over the 30. And looks like he'll be stopped shy of the 35. Imler, number 11, on the tackle for the Bulldogs. And ball will be placed on the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Juniata Valley. Johnson in the shotgun with Rand to his left. Johnson drops back, and pass falls incomplete. He was intended for number 1, Landon Reed. Reed tried to make a one-handed catch on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hornets. With 8:37 left to go in the second quarter. Again, Johnson in shotgun with Rand to his left. And the give is to Rand as he takes it up over the left, breaks a couple tackles, and Rand is up over the 50-yard line, is brought down at about the 47. That'll be enough for a Hornet first down. Rand makes a cutback and takes it up over the left, breaks a tackle, and makes a big gain for the Hornets. And same formation for the Hornets. And Claysburg takes their first time out of the game. And after the timeout, the Hornets will have 1st and 10 on about the 47-yard line. Johnson back in shotgun again, ran to his left. Johnson drops back to pass, looking long, and a pass falls incomplete, intended for number 80, Jefferson Hill. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hornets. Number 5, Caleb Oakes back on coverage for the Bulldogs. Again, Johnson in shotgun with Rand right beside him to his left. And to give us a Rand, he makes another cut back, makes a stiff arm, breaks a tackle. Rand cuts back inside and is finally brought down inside the 35. At about the 33-yard line, another big run by Jace Rand. Rand is making his presence known in the running game tonight as he's had multiple big runs for the Hornets. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for Juniata Valley with 7:48 to go in the second quarter. It's again Johnson in shotgun, looking to pass this time. This pass is complete to Jefferson Hill. Cuts inside. Hill's up over the 25, about the 24-yard line. That'll be enough for a Hornet first down. Hill is known to be a great kicker for the Hornets. This time he makes a reception for about 11 yards. It'll be first down for the Hornets. It looks like an official timeout for injury. After that official timeout, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets at about the 24-yard line. Johnson in shotgun, ran behind him this time. Jake Johnson in motion, and again to give, this time up over the left side. Adam Boone bulldozes over the 10-yard line at about the 9. Adam Boone made somebody pay to tackle him that time as he took the ball inside the 10 for a 1st and goal for the Hornets. Johnson in the shotgun. This time Boone off to his right. Jake Johnson in motion, and the give is to Adam Boone, and Boone's met at the line, gains about 1. That'll bring up 2nd and goal for the Hornets. Johnson in shotgun, ran behind him this time. Jake Johnson in motion again. And the give is to Rand. Rand up in the middle, and Rand will take it in for another Hornet touchdown. Rand takes it in from about the 8-yard line, and the Hornets have another touchdown. Looks like the Hornets will go for the 2-point conversion again. Johnson and Rand in the backfield. And he gives us the Rand, and Rand is in for the 2-point conversion. And that'll make the score Juniata Valley 35, Claysburg nothing with 5:39 to go in the second quarter. Jace Rand was featured on that drive for the Hornets as he had a couple of big runs, and then when they got the ball down to the 8, they gave it to Rand for the touchdown, and then again Rand takes it in for the 2-point conversion. That'll make the score again 35-0 Juniata Valley with 5:39 yet to go in the second quarter. Beisinger and Wyatt deep for the Bulldogs as Hill sets the kickoff. Looks like that'll bounce at about the 15. Bounces past Wyatt. Wyatt takes it inside the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Ball will be placed at the 20-yard line after the touchback, where the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. Oaks looks to pass off to his left, and the pass is complete to number 2, or is incomplete. It is complete to number 2, Beisinger. That'll bring up 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs. As Oaks is up under center for the Bulldogs with Imler behind him. Gives the 23, Claycomb. And he's brought down by number 5, Gabe Brower. Brower stops on about the 26-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Once again, Oaks up under center with Imler behind him. Number 1, Bush in motion. Imler gets the call this time. Takes the ball up over the 30 to about the 31. And that'll be enough for a Bulldog first down. Oaks up under center again. Imler behind him. Bush in motion. Imler gets the call again. Oh, a short gain for the Bulldogs. Gains about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Claysburg. Bouch on the tackle for the Hornets. Again, Oaks up under center, and Imler behind him. Imler again gets the call. A gang of Hornets meets him at the line of scrimmage this time. Musser and Ross on the tackle for the Hornets. That'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs. This time Oaks is in the shotgun. Imler will be off to his left. Oaks rolls to his right, and the pass falls incomplete. Intended for number 2, Beisinger, but it looks like a penalty on the play. Brower may have gotten there just a bit early. The call is pass interference on the Hornets. Decline. Personal foul, roughing a passer against the Hornets. That one will be accepted, and that'll give them a 1st down. And as Claysburg takes over 1st and 10 and right around the 49-yard line, guys, I'd like to welcome in former Hornet, district champion, quarterback Quinn Zanoble. How you doing, Quinn?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, nice to have you here, Quinn. Got to say, I remember the best thing I remember about you is the Bishop Guilfoyle game.
Yeah, that's definitely the most memorable game for me as well.
You made a couple big plays in that game, sort of led us to the District 6 championship that year. Quinn, with the pandemic that's going on, I know that your season's been delayed until the spring. How's that been going? How's practices been going up there for you?
So actually, we have to wear masks everywhere, so that's kind of a pain. But, it's actually pretty fun getting out there and actually playing football again and practicing. So there's a lot of schools that aren't doing that, so I'm just grateful to be able to practice and condition.
Well, as a freshman last year, Quinn, I'm going to throw a couple stats at you. I'm sure you already know. You started out as a freshman, and you ended up as the leading receiver. 51 catches, 686 yards. And at the end of the year, you took over some return duties, I understand.
Yeah. I was pretty happy with the way it ended for me personally. But as a team, I think we could do a lot better this year.
Well, I'm sure we're all looking forward to seeing you out there this spring. I mean, now we can watch Penn State during the fall, and we can catch you in the spring.
Yeah, I hope so. They're still talking about spring season, so I hope they do it. Plus, it won't count towards my eligibility at all.
That'll be awesome. Now you have extra year of eligibility. As looks like there's a penalty on the play, as it's 3rd and short for Claysburg. Quinn, it's real great having you here. It's been great watching you. For you who don't know that I grew up as Quinn's neighbor, so. I've watched him grow from a little kid up to this outstanding football player. Led us to a district championship, which was the first time we've won a District 6 championship in 31 years. And that was exciting to watch a couple years ago. As last year we were close. Hopefully this year we're going to make another run at it. But Quinn, it's been great having you here. Couple more questions for you. I mean, how you think the game's going so far? I mean, we're up 35-0, almost halftime. It's got to be good.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. I'm just happy to be back and watching them play.
I mean, how much do you miss wearing the green and white for the Hornets?
Oh, there's no better feeling than wearing it.
Yeah, I think we all enjoyed watching you play. I mean, what do you miss most about not being here at Juniata Valley? I mean, I'm sure you don't miss the superintendent too much, right?
No, I can't say that. But honestly, the biggest thing I miss is being able to play defense and obviously quarterback. Since I play wide receiver, it's kind of different. So I definitely wish I could put the green and white on, and play quarterback and safety again.
Well, I'm sure if we had our option, we'd throw a jersey on you, throw you out there. But I don't think that'd be too fair for the other team. Quinn, it's been great having you here. We have 7 seconds to go left in the half. I mean, you're welcome to stick around and join me for the rest of the game. I mean, it's been fun watching so far. Again, the Hornets are up 35-0, and again, it's been great seeing you. I hope practices go well for you up there. I hope to see you playing in the spring. It was exciting seeing you on TV last year. I got to watch the game where you caught a couple touchdown passes. One was the 66-yard touchdown pass right up the middle, and you turned on that blazing speed.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Again, thanks, Quinn. As we have reached halftime, the Juniata Valley Hornets lead Claysburg-Kimmel 35-0. Thanks for joining us, Quinn.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so those are going to about $500 drawing ticket. The first winner this year, 2020, if we want to forget, is Jeff Goff from Mill Creek. Congratulations for winning $500.
I was just getting ready to call you once you got up.
Drum major, is your band ready?
And welcome back to Hornet TV. As we set to begin the second half, the Hornets will receive the ball to start the second half. Looks like Rocky and Jake Johnson will be back deep to receive the kick. Number 26, Noah, will be doing the kicking for the Bulldogs. Noah's kick bounces at about the 45, and it's taken. Boone picks the ball up and takes it up over the 40 to about the 44-yard line. And the Hornets will start 1st and 10 from about the their own 44-yard line. And again, the score is 35-0 Juniata Valley as they rolled out to a big lead in the first half. Big plays from Jake Johnson and some tough running from Jace Rand, and again, that makes our score 35-0. As Hunter Johnson is up under center, Boone gets the ball as a fullback. Looks like he gains about 8 yards, and it should bring up about a 2nd and 2 for the Hornets, as the Hornets went with the not often seen I formation, as they're going to go with the same formation with Boone at fullback and Gabe Brower back at halfback. And again, the give is to Boone as he bulldozes his way up over the 46, right around to the 45-yard line, and that will be enough for a Hornet first down. So early in this drive in the second half for the Hornets, Adam Boone has been the featured back at fullback. As Jace Rand will now check back into the game. Same formation for the Hornets. Rand is off to the right, though. And Brower will get the ball on a pitch and makes a move, makes a stiff arm. Brower's up over the 35, and the ball looks like it'll be placed about the 35-yard line. And that'll be enough for a Hornet first down. Brower took the pitch and cut it up and gained about 11 yards for a first down for the Hornets. And again, looks like Boone gets the ball at fullback. Takes it up over the 35. We placed about the 34. It'll be about a gain of 1 for Boone. Be 2nd and 9 for the Hornets. Barr makes the tackle for the Bulldogs. And with 9:15 left to go in the third quarter, it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Hornets. Brower gets the ball on the pitch off to the right, makes a couple people miss, and he's still going. He's carrying a gang of Bulldogs with him. Looks like Brower will take the ball all the way down to about the 17-yard line, and it'll be enough for a Hornet first down. And the Hornets aren't wasting any time as they're right back up to the line for their next play. This time, Johnson's back in the shotgun. Got Brower behind him. Rand goes in motion. And Boone gets the ball, but is met in the backfield. Number 11, Imler, met Boone in the backfield that time for a loss. That'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Hornets. Again, Brower and Johnson in the backfield. Johnson in shotgun. Johnson drops back to pass and is looking for Jake Johnson in the middle of the field for a touchdown. That'll be Jake Johnson's second receiving touchdown of the game. And the Hornets put up another score. Jake Johnson cut into the middle of the field, wide open, and Hunter Johnson found him for the easy score as we await the extra point from Jefferson Hill. And Hill's extra point attempt is up, and this one is good. And with 7:34 left to go in the third quarter, the Hornets take a commanding 42-0 lead over the Claysburg-Kimmel Bulldogs. As Beisinger and Noah back deep to receive the kick from Hill. Looks like Noah will take the kick at about the 15-yard line. Takes it up over the 20. Noah up over the 25. Has a lane off to the right. Makes a move, and he's still running, and Noah is finally pushed out of bounds in Hornet territory, up over the 40. Looks like it'll be spotted about the 42-yard line as a great or a kick return by Noah there for the Bulldogs. And they finally get the ball in Hornet territory. As the Bulldogs come out for their first possession of the second half, trailing 42-0 to the Hornets. They get the ball up around the 42-yard line, 43-yard line of the Hornets. Oaks up under center with Imler behind him. Number 23, Wyant, gets the ball, and he is met right at the line by Jake Johnson. No gain for Wyant on that carry. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Jake Johnson has made his presence known all game, has 2 big touchdown receptions for the Hornets, an interception for a touchdown, and a couple tackles for loss today for the Hornets. Oaks up under center again. Imler behind him. As Wyant goes in motion, Imler will get the ball off to the right. Takes the ball up over the 40. It'll be spotted about the 37-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs. Correction, 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs. Once again, Oaks up under center with Imler behind him. Imler gets the ball again, is met at the line this time. Short gain. Looks like it'll be spotted about the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th and 3 for the Bulldogs. And with the score 42-0, you got to think Claysburg's going to go for it on 4th down here. As Oaks comes back out. And Oaks is up under center again with Imler behind him. And now Imler in motion. Nobody in the backfield. And looks like it's going to be a timeout, Claysburg, for the first timeout of the second half. Looks like a little confusion on that play by Claysburg, so they had to take a timeout. Again, your score with 4:59 left to go in the third quarter. Juniata Valley 42, Claysburg nothing. And after that timeout, again, it'll be 4th and 3 for the Bulldogs. Oaks up under center with Imler behind him. Wyatt in motion. Oaks rolls off to his left, has a little pressure, and the pass is complete. There's a flag on the play as Oaks found his man. Looks like Beisinger was his receiver for a first down. Waiting on the call on the penalty. And Bulldogs are moving backwards, it looks like. Holding on Claysburg. And that'll bring 4th and long now for Claysburg. Claysburg had a great play call there, had a good reception to the left, but unfortunately got called for holding, and that'll give them 4th and 13 now. As Oaks comes back out, looks like they're still going to go for the 4th down play call here with the Hornets up 42-0 in the third. And he's back in the shotgun this time. Imler off to his left. Oaks again drops back. A little bit of pressure. Finds Imler off to his left. Imler tries to make a man miss. Brower slows him down while the gang of Hornets will stop him short of the first down. So the Hornets stop the Bulldogs on 4th and long, and they'll take over 1st and 10, it looks like, at around the 37-yard line. The ball will be placed at about the 38-yard line. Johnson in shotgun this time. And it looks like he hands it off to Rand. Rand breaks one tackle, gets about 3 or 4 yards on the carry. We'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Hornets. Again, shotgun for Johnson with Rand to his left. Boone in motion. And there's a fumble, a bad snap, a fumble on the play. And it's actually Reed Edwards in quarterback for the Hornets as he recovers his fumble. And that'll bring up 3rd and 25 for the Hornets. And Edwards in shotgun with Rand to his left. Edwards gives the ball off to Rand. He takes it out over left, makes a cut, and takes it up over the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That'll bring up 4th and long for the Hornets. Looks like Johnson will be back to punt for the Hornets. Bush back to return to punt for the Bulldogs. Johnson just gets the punt away. It takes a little bit of a Hornet bounce, and it'll drop that about the 31-yard line. And the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. Oaks in the shotgun with Imler to his left. And fakes the handoff to Imler. Oaks is looking downfield. And a pass is complete to Noah. And he's up over Hornet territory. His ball is on the ground. It looks like the Hornets recover. So Noah makes a great reception and takes it up over the 50, but loses the ball. And the Hornets recover as they'll take over 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. As Edwards comes out in the shotgun formation with Rand to his left. Boone in motion, and the give will be to Boone. This time, but he's met in the backfield. Number 79, Hunter Gaston met Adam Boone in the backfield for a loss. It'll bring up 2nd and 15 for the Hornets. Gaston smelled that play out right from the beginning. As the Hornets start to walk towards the sideline with 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, the Hornets now lead 42-0 over the Claysburg-Kimball Bulldogs. As we start the 4th quarter, the Hornets are up 42-0 over the Bulldogs. The Hornets are at 2nd and 15 after a big play by Hunter Gaston for the Bulldogs. Reed Edwards in at quarterback for the Hornets with Adam Boone now at fullback off to his right. And the give is to Boone as he makes one man miss. He's up over the 40 carrying Bulldog tacklers up over the 45. Adam Boone makes a big run for the Hornets. Loses his helmet on the play. And it looks like he'll have to come out for the play. Gains about 10 yards. Adam Boone made about one man miss and then carried a gang of Bulldog tacklers another 5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Hornets. Reed Edwards back in the shotgun. Now Spencer Hoover in at running back for the Hornets. Off to his right. And the give is to Hoover. Hoover makes one man miss, takes the ball up over 35, is still trying, gets a couple more yards on a second effort. That'll bring up 4th and short for the Hornets. And it looks like the Hornets are going to choose to punt the ball here. Johnson back to punt for the Hornets. Number 10, Gabe Wyant back to receive the punt for the Bulldogs. And Johnson, once again, good rush by the Bulldogs, just gets the ball off. And the ball will roll dead at about the 31-yard line, and Claysburg will take over 1st and 10. Number 10, Gabe Wyant gets the ball up over the right side, makes a couple Hornet tacklers miss. Gets about 6 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs. As number 9, Zachary Capagna in for a quarterback for the Bulldogs now. Looks like number 15, Gavin Walters, gets the call at running back now for the Bulldogs. Gains a couple of yards. It'll bring out 3rd and short for Claysburg. Capagna is up under center. It's like 10 Wyant gets the ball, but 34 gets the ball for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up 4th and short for the Bulldogs. Looks like Claysburg will come out, go for it on 4th down. Wyant gets the ball up over the left and makes a couple Hornet tacklers miss. It'll be close. And they're going to give it to him. First down for Claysburg. Michael Miller makes a tackle for the Hornets. But it will be enough for a Claysburg-Kimmel first down with 7 minutes left to go in the game. Number 34 for Claysburg gets the ball again. He takes it up over the 40 to about the 41. We'll say it's a gain of 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for Claysburg. And once again, Campagna up under center for Claysburg. Again, number 34 for Claysburg gets the ball again. Brian Hearn makes a tackle for the Hornets. They're bringing up 3rd and 7 for Claysburg. And as number 15, Gavin Walters checks into the game for the Bulldogs. Campagna drops back to pass, and the ball will fall incomplete. And it looks like he was looking for Walters and had a little bit of pressure on him that time, and the ball falls short. It'll bring up 4th and long for the Bulldogs. And looks like the Bulldogs are going to punt the ball. Morningstar breaks a couple of tackles, is still going and still fighting for yards as a penalty flag comes out onto the field. And it'll finally be stopped at about the 30 or the 25-yard line. Gonna wait on the call for the penalty flag. Timeout, Claysburg. As Claysburg takes her second timeout of the half with 4:25 left to go in the game. After the timeout, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Reed back at quarterback. Flips the ball off to Hoover. Waits a block, makes a cut, and Hoover takes the ball up over the 25. Hoover picks up about 13 yards for a Hornet first down. Edwards back in shotgun with Hoover. Gives the ball off to Hoover. And Hoover takes it up over the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Once again, Reed Edwards back at quarterback with Hoover off to his left this time. And give is to Hoover as he takes it up the middle, up over the 35 to about the 36. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Hornets. We'll go 3rd and 3. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. Again, Edwards back in shotgun with Hoover off to his right. Beeson gets the ball, gets a great block, and takes the ball up to about the 45-yard line. Looks like Spencer Hoover gave Beeson a tremendous block there on the right side for a pretty good game for the Hornets. That'll give them a first down on the 45-yard line. Bark now at halfback for the Hornets, back in the shotgun with Edwards. And Bark gets the ball, is met in the backfield. Aiden Bark checks into the game at halfback and gets the call. With a minute left to go in the game. Bringing up 2nd and 10 for the Hornets. As Edward checks out. Edwards is getting the play call as Bryce Wyrick checks into the game for the Hornets. This should be the final play of the game. Wyrick goes in motion. And the give will be the Bryce Wyrick on the right side. Makes the guy miss. And gets taken down at about the 41, 42-yard line with 5 seconds left to go in the game. The Hornets pick up another victory. Will move to 3-1 with a 42-0 victory. Again, the Hornets move to 3-1 on the season. Next week we'll travel to Northern Bedford to take on the Panthers in a very pivotal game. And Claysburg falls to 1-3 in the season. Thanks for joining us here on Hornet TV. We'll see you in a couple weeks.